Welcome back to our Psychology and Parenting YouTube channel, where we delve into the fascinating world of human relationships and behavior. In today's episode, we have an intriguing scenario you to ponder. Picture this. You're at the grocery store, and in the next aisle, you hear a child having a full-blown tantrum, and the mother calmly continues her shopping. It's a scene that might leave you feeling a bit confused. Why isn't the parent reacting? Are they ignoring the child? Or is there something more profound at play here? In the world of psychology, this scenario might be more than just an uncomfortable shopping trip. It could be a real-life illustration of what psychologists refer to as attachment styles. These styles are patterns of how we relate to others, particularly in moments of stress or distress. And they're shaped early on in our lives. This mother's seemingly nonchalant reaction could be indicative of one such attachment style. But which one? And how does it impact her relationship with her child and potentially others in her life? So what's happening here? Could this be an example of a certain attachment? Stick around to find out. Before we explore that grocery store scenario further, hit the subscribe and notification button to stay updated on more interesting psychological insights. Now let's talk about attachment styles. This is a psychological model that helps us understand how individuals respond to relationship dynamics. It's like a blueprint that guides us in our interactions and relationships, shaped by our earliest experiences with caregivers. There are 4 main attachment styles that we'll be covering: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. Each of these styles is distinct, with its own set of characteristics and ways of interacting with the world. They shape how we perceive ourselves, how we relate to others, and even how we handle stress and conflict. It's important to note that these styles aren't set in stone. They can change and evolve over time, influenced by our experiences and relationships. Each attachment style has its unique characteristics. So, let's delve into each one. Starting with secure attachment, these individuals tend to be confident in their relationships. They're the ones who are comfortable with intimacy and aren't afraid to depend on others or have others depend on them. They're able to maintain a balance between their personal independence and their relationships. Secure attachment forms when caregivers consistently respond to a child's needs in a caring and appropriate manner. Next, let's talk about anxious attachment. These individuals often feel insecure in their relationships. They crave closeness and intimacy, but they're often left feeling that others don't value them as much as they do. They're the ones who constantly seek reassurance and validation from their partners. Anxious attachment typically forms when caregivers inconsistently respond to a child's needs, leaving the child unsure whether they'll be cared for or not. Then we have avoidant attachment. These individuals highly value their independence. They often seem aloof or uninterested in close relationships. They're the ones who prefer not to rely on others or open up easily. They're not the type to express their feelings openly and might even resist others' attempts to get close. Avoidant attachment generally forms when caregivers consistently dismiss a child's needs or prioritize their own needs over the child's. Lastly, there's disorganized attachment. These individuals display a mix of behaviors and often have a history of trauma. They might want close relationships, but find it hard to trust and depend on others. They're the ones who might act out in unpredictable ways. Disorganized attachment typically forms when caregivers are a source of both comfort and fear, leading to a confusing and unstable environment for the child. So, there you have it. Secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. 4 distinct attachment styles that shape our relationships and interactions. Understanding these attachment styles can provide insights into our own behavior and that of others. Welcome back to our Psychology and Parenting YouTube channel, where we explore the intricacies of human behavior and the complex relationship between parents and children. In today's episode, we continue our deep dive into attachment styles. Recalling our grocery store scenario, the mother's calm reaction might suggest a secure attachment style. Understanding these styles is not just a psychology exercise. It's a compass guiding our relationships, providing with insights into our behaviors and those of others around us. The knowledge of these attachment styles can significantly impact our relationships and interactions, paving the way for healthier and more fulfilling connections. What attachment style do you have? Share your thoughts in the below. And don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful.